Hey, have you heard about those large language models like GPT-3? They seem pretty incredible in generating human-like text.
Yeah, they are quite impressive, but they do have their limitations too.
Like what? I thought they were almost perfect in understanding and generating natural language.
Well, they have issues with bias, for one. Since they learn from massive datasets scraped from the internet, they can pick up and perpetuate biases present in the data.
Oh, I see. Can you give me an example?
Sure. Take the case of a chatbot designed to assist with customer service. If it's trained on historical data where there's a bias against certain demographics, the chatbot might inadvertently give preferential treatment or incorrect information to customers from those groups. This could lead to discriminatory outcomes without the developers even realizing it.
That sounds problematic. Are there other limitations?
Absolutely. Another big one is their lack of common sense reasoning. They can generate text that sounds coherent but lacks basic understanding of everyday facts. For instance, if you ask one about the weather on Mars, it might give you a plausible-sounding answer based on patterns it learned from Earth's weather data, but it won't actually know anything specific about Mars.
So, they're not as smart as they seem?
Exactly. They excel at mimicking human language patterns, but true comprehension and contextual understanding are still beyond them in many cases.
What about privacy concerns? I've heard they could be an issue too.
Oh, definitely. Since these models are trained on vast amounts of text, they can inadvertently memorize and potentially reveal sensitive information if not properly controlled. Imagine a healthcare AI that inadvertently leaks patient details because it wasn't designed with privacy safeguards in mind.
That's worrying. Are researchers doing anything to address these issues?
Yes, there's ongoing research into developing more transparent and accountable AI systems. Techniques like bias detection, adversarial testing, and designing models with privacy-preserving mechanisms are being explored to mitigate these risks.
It seems like while LLMs have immense potential, there's still a lot of work to do to make them safe and reliable for widespread use.
Absolutely. It's a balancing act between pushing the boundaries of AI and ensuring it's used responsibly and ethically.